shady. Cynthia said, oh, no. I should share. Oh, my goodness. Welcome back. Hey, welcome back. Hey, guys. Child, that mess was crazy. Now she know better than that. Hey, I be thinking I can sing low-key. Welcome back. But either way, go ahead and click the subscription button and hit the notification bell so you can be right here when I post new things. All right, let me try that again. So I was going to post my review from last week and everything, but me and Mercury's retrograde was not working out together. I had some technical difficulties, okay? Shout out to my girl T.S. Madison. Me and the Mercury's retrograde was not working good enough. My internet wasn't working. My other podcast, I was trying to upload. That didn't work. It just was not working for me. So I had a lot of family coming in. My in-laws were coming in, my husband's family, and I was like, let me just start fresh and new. I may post the footage from last week's episode on my blooper reel, because y'all should see the things that I go through trying to post these videos. It be a hot mess up in here. Through and by the wonders of editing, child. I can get through this. But sorry for not posting that. We're going to get back on schedule so that we can, be posting videos on time and right. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So, now that is taken care of. So the show opens with cute little scenes of the girls individually interacting with their children. You have Porsha picking out little bows for little Pilar. She's the cutest little thing. She looks just like her daddy. The old folks used to always say, if your baby come out looking like the daddy, they done got on your everlasting nerves. And we all know that Porsha done went through during that pregnancy. But then you have Eva with her little baby. He done stunk up the car. She like, man, did you use the bathroom? He like, yeah. I said, when they start talking, he needs to go ahead and sit on that toilet, because that's nasty. That means he smells like a grown man. And then you got Kandi going shopping with little Riley. She's going to New York for the summer for an internship, and with Kandi's entertainment attorney, because she wants to be a lawyer. So that's cute. Okay, we have Porsha. She is going to a little jazzercise thing with the baby, mommy and me workout session. She in there, she dancing, you know what I'm saying, where the baby Pilar head just moving around. So y'all need to take her to a chiropractor, because that couldn't have been safe. Or either she need to wrap that baby bajon thing a little bit tighter, because she was holding her head, she was getting her little thing in. And I thought it was cute when Kenya came in, of course in heels at an exercise thing, but Kenya came in, she had little baby Brooklyn in there, they getting their jazz on or whatever. Is it me, or does it look like Kenya had a little BBL or something? I mean, it sucks that so many people have BBLs that you gotta, wonder if the person, is natural or not. Even though they say it's natural, it's not a natural thing. Your body wasn't naturally built like that. You got it sucked and tucked and nipped and folded and pulled over and whatnot. And to each his own, child, because I can't wait to have my little babies, honey, because I am going to be so sucked and tucked. Y'all ain't even gonna recognize who I am, honey. But she got, it looked like she got a little BBL, because her butt is just like bow, bow, bow. But neither here nor there. She came, enjoyed Porsha, and then, Porsha, little baby Pilar started crying. So she said, let me go ahead and exit stage left. They went and sat down and had a little quick little, kiki. And Porsha was talking about the dynamic of her and Dennis. She said she's trying to create some boundaries, and it's kind of hard trying to figure out that sweet spot, because it's a fairly new relationship, and she just had a baby, and she's just trying to figure out what it is. But for right now, he see her on the weekends, and, she's trying to keep it clear and cut, And Kenya also shares, briefly about her little situation going on. We're not going to go too much into Kenya right now, but one of my followers, and I'm gonna put her name on the bottom, we was going back and forth about Kenya's her articulation of her relationship this season. Okay, now at first I didn't agree with you, because I was like, oh, we never seen her share this much. Oh, she's so sweet. But now it kind of seemed like she being a little bit of the victim. Okay, because I feel like she's planting the seed, either to get her own little situation or either to leave him. But she got to plant that seed about how miserable she is. Because them tears is coming. But maybe, just maybe, she unhappy. We gonna get her the benefit of the doubt, okay? But it seems something a little fishy. Y'all see this? Y'all see this? Yeah. That good eye, this one I can't see nothing out of. But this one, this on you, Kandi. I'm watching you. I'm watching you. But anyway, they talk, they get Kiki, do a little, girl, yeah, I'll see you later, okay? Because none of these people really like each other for real. You got some real friends, and I feel like, a few people are real friends, but they let me tell you, these relationships is hanging on by a thread, okay? Because soon as one thing happens, boom, everybody cussing each other out, and that's not real friendship. But anyway, so they leave and go, and later you have Porsha in the show. She's coming home, rushing home from Dish Nation, because she done went back to work now, and she got to get them coins, because you can't depend on no man now. You don't want to be the type of mama that's calling, baby need this, new pair of shoes, rent need to be paid, and stuff like that. So, she got to go back and work and do her own little thing, get her own little checks and her own little coins, So she rushes back in the house, get to her mama. She don't have a nanny yet, because she can't really figure out the nanny, they got problems going on. She don't really trust people with her babies. And that's a lot of first time moms, okay? They don't, you want to do everything right. You want to do everything your parents didn't do. You want to pick up the right, nanny for the people. And she just haven't figured out one yet, but she got a couple interviews lined up, and she gonna figure it out. But the mama said, you know what, for right now, I'm gonna go ahead and help you out, while you're going to work. But I got my own business I gotta get back to. So come on, chop, chop, do them interviews, figure it out, But you go ahead and go and get that nanny here quick, fast, in a hurry, okay? So you have Kandi. She's going to New York. Riley has this cute apartment, a high rise in the sky. Let me tell you something. Riley got it made, honey. She got this high rise in the sky with a bellman. She drives a Porsche. She's 16. She is popping. She is smart. She's a good kid. And Kandi says she spares no expense for her baby girl, okay? So they're going into the apartment to figure some things out. And Riley... that voice on Riley, I don't know if it's the millennial voice, because I like to say that millennials kind of got that monotone, so what are we supposed to do here? I really don't know. It's like I don't know, but they're seeing the apartment, seeing the rooftop and how beautiful it is. And she's like, what is this? It doesn't have an ice maker? It doesn't have, how do you make ice? And I'm like, now, you want to be a lawyer now, you're going to have to be able to put 2 and 2 together now, okay? You're going to have to be able to at least put 2 and 2 together. But they tell her, like, Riley, you have to clean up after yourself, okay? You have to clean up, clean your tub. And she's like, what? And then Todd says, they have cleaners that come clean their house, so she doesn't have to clean up. But if you don't clean your tub, you're going to have to spray it. It's going to get dirty. And she was like, what is that? Kandi might have to start giving her a little bit more responsibility, because she got to be able to function outside, because she be done lost it, okay? But Kandi jokes around and says she like the kids on Blackish, She don't really know the struggle, don't really, know the typical things of teenagers or whatever have you. She's never experienced it because she grew up privileged, But it was a cute enough, scene or whatever, seeing them interact as a family, all the kids there, Kayla, Ace, and both of them together. And Kayla was like, look, I had to work. I ain't had no allowance, because Kandi had mentioned to Riley that she had to tip the bellman. She was like, am I going to have a tip allowance? And Kayla was like, look, I never had an allowance a day in my life. I had to work for it, and I worked during the summer, and other than that, it is what it is. And Kandi says that she's much more harder on, that Todd is much more harder on Kayla than she is, because she feel like when you a good child, you can have whatever. And excuse me, y'all, my nose is running up a storm, but you can have whatever. And I think Todd just don't want Kayla to be spoiled. He probably came up with a little bit of struggle, and he probably sees that Riley is a little, a little bratty. I don't know her, so I don't want to say that, but that would only be the only reason that you raise these kids with such different dynamics. And later in the episode, you have Kandi, going to a prenatal appointment with her surrogate. And she says that it's a little bit difficult trying to create a connection with the baby. And she sees how guys are when their, partners or whatever are pregnant, because it's like she has to intentionally create that connection with that child because the baby's not inside of her. But they take Ace on these appointments because they want to, prepare him for the baby coming. And he seems to understand. How old is that boy? Because he sure do a lot of talking. How old is he? But they, they go as a family together to kind of help prepare him for their new baby sister that's coming along. So while Kandi is at that appointment, she gets a text from Kenya, and this segues into Kenya. When she goes over there, she tells Todd she has to leave, because Kenya seems like she needs her a little bit. She goes over there, and Kenya is very emotional about the situation that's going on with her and Mark. So let Kenya tell it. It's like really, really, really difficult in their relationship. They're fighting, they're not being sexually active. He has the baby in the bed with them half of the time. Like, they hit below the belt. And Kandi was like, he must have called you out your name or something. And I'm like, the way Kenya is up there crying like that, you would think that man hitting on her. Because not that I would tolerate my husband calling me a B or anything like that, but she might need to check for postpartum or something. Because I understand they arguing, but he got to be saying some terrible things to her. Because she seems distraught. I'm actually concerned about her a little bit. So it makes me put my good eye on her. Because it's like she walk away and was like, I just can't do this. I just can't. And she go off in the room and Kandi just sitting there awkward like, Lord, why did she call me? And she in the room crying and everything like that. And this is a lot. It is a lot for them to be going through at such a early stage of marriage and with like a baby that's not even walking yet. Like, she like, he don't put the baby in the bed. She put the baby in the bed. They ain't having sex. He far away. It's some type of disconnect. She said she felt like a lot of it came when the weight gain happened. And she said it didn't and Kandi was like, well, that kind of happens, when you're pregnant and, you had a baby and stuff, but it picks back up after. And she like, no, it ain't picked back up. Oh, that's sad. But she ends up telling, that's sad. I feel bad for her. I really do. I can't help but to feel bad for her. You can only, count somebody as a liar. Well, I don't know. I feel bad for her. If she got to lie about it, if she that caught up in social media that she got to lie about it or fame that she got to lie about it, that's sad too. But she's like, she was that little girl, and she just doesn't want that for little Brooklyn. And I hope this girl telling the truth. Because she don't want to raise no crazy child. The world got enough crazy as it is. She don't want to raise no unstable child. Because she knows that's like to be unstable. But I'm starting to think Kenya might create these situations for herself. Oh. Well, you have NeNe and Marlo. They got to rekindle because, last week NeNe got up and stormed off and left Marlo at lunch, child. But this is my thing. NeNe does that whenever she's confronted with something and she's wrong. That's just NeNe. All right. And I agree with Cynthia when she's like, look, everybody just say that's NeNe, and you're supposed to just take her back. And they always say be the better person to take the high road and all that. But people get tired of being trampled over. They get tired. And she can say what she want to say about Cynthia having, a side that people don't see and this and that. Everybody does. I act different at home than I do on YouTube. I act different at home than I do at work. We all have sides that we show. But NeNe knows she wrong. She knows she wrong. And you can't tell me nothing about it. Okay? She knows she wrong. But she trying to get emotional about it. Like she just don't want to think about all that. I'm over NeNe. I am over her. Because she's a mean girl. And you can't tell me otherwise. Okay? Wrong. I'm not saying Cynthia is all the way right, and she may have some sides to her that people, you know, haven't seen or whatever have you, and we all do. Not everyone has the authorization. I couldn't even get that word right. Shout out to Porsha. Not everyone has the authorization to get every part of you. So my best friend may see a part of me that somebody else may not, and it doesn't mean that I'm a phony person. It just means that you don't have the authorization for that. As much as NeNe done. Come on now, NeNe. Come on. But anyways, they're at NeNe's house. They're having lunch, and then in walks Yvonne, honey. You know, the one that was going off. You know, I'm Yvonne. I'm that B, and all that. She's there. I really am not a fan of hers. I don't even know why she's back on the show. You know, but they put her on the show and took Shamia off. Not Shamia. Is her name Shamia? What's the one? The one Michael Bivens. Is it Bivens? Shamari. They took Shamari off the show. Or whatever. I like Shamari. Shamari had more going for herself. Or whatever. I like Shamari. But anyway, they put Yvonne back on there. She coming in trying to stir up stuff between NeNe. And she's like, well, I went to talk to Cynthia, you know, at her wine cellar. And she had so much to say. And then Marlo was like, do you got receipts? Because, you know, Marlo is about exposing a receipt. And she's like, I sure do, honey. But I don't like that Yvonne. She just trying to get on TV. And you can tell it. She ain't even good enough to hide it like the other folk is. She just trying to get on TV. But they chit chat or whatever. She's like, are you going to the Bailey Q? And she's like, I sure am. And I'm like, why? Because she gonna carry a bone. And guess what? She gonna carry it right back. That's what she there for. Ooh, I'm not like that girl. I don't like her. She rubs me the wrong way. She really does. I mean, she really rubs me the wrong way. So you have Cynthia. It's her annual Bailey Q. This year's theme is wear red or get red, honey. And got Cynthia calling everybody up, reaching out to everybody, letting them know that she's having a Bailey Q. You know, especially the girls with the children. She said, don't bring your babies around here. My child done grew up. She gone. She done moved to LA. Don't bring your children around here. I don't have no space for them. They ain't gonna tear up my mess, okay? If you don't have a nanny, then don't come, you know? And the only person that seemed to have a problem with that is Kenya. She was a little upset. But what I'm thinking is Kenya is probably one of those people. You ever met somebody who is kind of, they don't have any power at home, so when everywhere else they extra rah-rah and they real aggressive and confrontational? Kenya is giving me that this season so far. She's speaking up for so much everywhere else because she feels, you know, unempowered at home. Ooh, you was a nasty. Don't be nasty now. Don't be nasty this whole season because I want to feel sorry for you, okay? I want to feel sorry for you, but you're ripping your drawers because you're acting a fool. That attitude is stank. You're too pretty for that. Eva is the first to arrive to the Bailey Q, and she's not without her shade. And I just feel like Eva is shady, and she's the shade queen, right? I'm not saying her reads don't be on point, but I feel like she just be reading for no reason. Like it don't even be the time and the place. Like she just catty, you know? And I don't want to dislike her because I think she's a beautiful person. She's been through a whole lot and I appreciate her sharing her message and all that. But she just seemed real catty. And I just saying, I ain't on that. I don't associate with people like that. Like when she just coming for everybody, you know, just all the time. You know, Kenya comes in. She tries to be nice to everybody. She speaks to Eva. You know, we all know that she's going to give back that doll since Eva said something about her energy not being right, which she did not say. She just said she...
And I'm telling you in front of both of them, that's not what I said.
Did I say this? No. I definitely didn't say it in a way that's negative.
I was scared. You know, these little group events sometimes can get crazy.
Wait, you and Kenya?
Yeah, we never hung out.
But what you not sure about your kid? You and your kid?
I didn't know what was going to happen.
Well, you know, you want to make sure the energy's right.
She just said she don't know what's gonna go on. She don't want to bring her kids around, and I understand until she knows she checks the temperature of what's going on, and that's called being a mother. That's called checking. So y'all be putting on and stuff for the cameras, but she said she ain't got time to try to figure out who you are and what team you on and what you're gonna be doing and cussing and fussing. She's not trying to do that with her kids. And I respect her for that. But you know, you got Yvonne there, Marlo, you got Cynthia's sister, you have Porsha, she comes, and Porsha's sister. Porsha's sister really doesn't interact with everybody, but I think she was just there to help take care of the baby, you know. And then you got one of Cynthia's friends, and they're all around the table talking and chatting it up. And you know, Yvonne then says, like, sometimes you talk, you know, so Yvonne then says, you know, NeNe may feel like you're showing more allegiance to Kenya than you are to her, you know. And she said, you know, when you mad, you know, you talk about your best friend. I'm like, no, you talk about your best friend. You know, I may say what I got to say or whatever have you, but I'm not going to talk about my best friend to my best friend's enemy. I'm not going to do that. You see what I'm saying? I may say what I got to say. You'll be like, she getting on my nerves. I can't stand. But I'm not going to talk about my best friend to my best friend enemy. I ain't going to do that. So I just think I ain't going to talk to you. But my nose is running like a faucet. Hold on, y'all. So when Yvonne tries to say that all best friends talk about each other and all that when they get mad, just like you did, Cynthia said, no, I did not. I did not bring NeNe up, nor did I come searching for you under a rock.
But it's the same as when you and I sat down for dinner and you was talking about her to me. You know, that's what we do.
I wasn't talking about NeNe, and I was telling you how I felt about NeNe. And I told you everything that I want you to know. And if you wanted to take it back to NeNe, I had no problem with it because what I told you was true. I didn't seek you out to sit around and have drinks with you, talk about NeNe, to even get with you about any situation.
I didn't say that's what it was.
Okay, so please don't make it seem like I went and found you under a rock, honey, because that was not the case. Okay.
Rock. Singer went in on Yvonne and tried to tell her.